Yo, what's good, everybody? Sorry, let me turn the volume down on my TV over there. Um, what the fuck? Hold on one second. I will get into the video here in a couple minutes. I'm feeling great, guys. It is a Sunday. No work for the kid tomorrow. So we're just going to talk about a bunch of stuff that happened over the last few days. This is the current events segment on my channel in, again, the last 2 days because we missed a day. So we are going to check it out. Okay, let's start off with Pitchfork rating Pusha T's album higher than Kendrick Lamar's. I mean, one of the biggest music rating outlets on the internet. And yeah, Kendrick Lamar's album 7.6, Pusha T 7.8. They do the decimal system. I like doing the decimal system. I like being precise sometimes, but I don't know. It's kind of cringe when we're talking about albums and we're doing it. I don't know. But yeah, just for reference, they gave Future a 6 on his album, so I don't know, take that as you will. Pusha T's album, is it better than Kendrick's? Artistically, no, but sonically, sound-wise, I think so. I like Pusha T's album sound better. I like the coke rap. I've been getting into Freddie Gibbs. I like Pusha T. I like Griselda. I like all sorts of those guys. You know, I liked Clips back in the day with Push. And obviously some of my favorite rappers have made coke rap songs. I like the classic sound of the beats on some of these songs on Pusha T's album. But not that anyone cares that much about Fortnite anymore, but they have just revealed the Obi-Wan Kenobi skin. So for my 8-year-olds out there that play Fortnite all day and ask for your mom's credit card, I buy my own skins, guys. I have a lot of skins on Fortnite, but I buy my own. So don't come at me in the comments. It's dropping May 26th. They could have been doing a May the 4th drop. I don't know why Star Wars didn't capitalize on May the 4th and just release this show then, because I'm sure they were done by then. And obviously this is for promotion for the Disney Plus spinoff of Obi-Wan Kenobi. It seems like at this point they're going to be doing a lot of spinoffs. I don't know if they've done like a Yoda spinoff, but I would love to see that. Disney Plus, they're either carrying or ruining the Star Wars franchise. I haven't really checked out any of them. I watched The Mandalorian, obviously, and that's a great spinoff, okay? That's a great example, but I don't know. Maybe they're overdoing it. Who knows? You guys give your thoughts in the comment section. The Game's daughter says that only old people snap their fingers when listening to music. That is weird. Come on, Game. Why are you snapping your fingers to music? Dang, okay. Wait, no. I don't want to look at the comments. Man looks like LeBron. He really does. The Game does kind of look like LeBron with like a couple face tats. To be honest, he does look like that. I mean, just a funny moment between the Game and his daughter. That's really all there is to that. Nothing, like, no news wise. We are going to do a discussion question talking about the best 3 album run out of A$AP Rocky, Travis Scott, and Eminem. A lot of people are saying Eminem, of course. I think Eminem does, yeah. I think Eminem has the best. You know, we're talking about the Eminem Show, MMLP, Slim Shady LP, Travis, you had Rodeo, Birds in the Trap, Astroworld, and we're talking about Rocky. Long Live A$AP, the Love Live A$AP, and then Live Love A$AP. It's kind of confusing, I know. That whole little series he did, I don't know. It's kind of unfair here because, I mean, Eminem's albums could be seen as a trilogy. Travis Scott's albums aren't, like, storied at all. They don't have a story to them. They're all just different concepts, which is really dope. That's what probably makes his, like, the best to some people, just because it's kind of unfair to, like, take a trilogy. Like, I mean, Kanye might have the best 3-album run with his college series. And obviously, Cudi didn't drop his Man on the Moon series consecutively. Kanye did, I think. Yeah, he did. He might have had some mixtapes in between, but they weren't uploaded anywhere, I'm sure. But Eminem, I just think Eminem encapsulates 3 different versions of himself in one. He encapsulates the artist of himself, the guy that's always in the spotlight, the guy that's expected to deliver every time. He captures the like the childhood version of himself. Marshall Mathers is like the childhood version of himself, cowering down in a corner, dealing with abusive parents, yada, yada, yada. And he deals with his adult life, his devious acts as an adult. Obviously this didn't happen, but him, like, wanting to kill his wife, it did happen. Him wanting to kill his wife, I'm sure he's wanted to kill his wife, but I'm sure a lot of people have wanted to kill their wives at least some point in their life. But he took it to extremes on that record, Nipsey Hussle's alleged killer set to begin trial next month. I'm just moving on from that discussion. R.I.P. Nip, though. I mean, man, it's been so long since we've lost him, and he's had such a legendary discography. He's very slept on. Yeah, a judge confirmed Thursday that trial for Eric Holder Jr., now 32, will begin June 2nd. Holder was indicted in May of 2019 on one count each of murder and possession of a firearm by a felon, and 2 counts each of attempted murder and assault with a firearm. Hustle, whose real name was Ermias Joseph Ashfeedum, was shot to death on March 31st, 2019, outside the Marathon Clothing, a store he owned at Slauson Avenue and Crenshaw Boulevard. 2 other men were wounded in the shooting. Wow, I didn't know that, actually. Holder's trial date was originally scheduled to start January 5th, 2021, but may have been postponed into 2022 due to the pandemic. The trial, including jury selection, is expected to last about 4 weeks. Now talking about the Dave Chappelle situation a little further. Dave Chappelle's attacker charged with attempted murder in a separate case. So not even talking about this case. A roommate stabbing. That is insane. This guy is fucking crazy. The man charged in an onstage attack of comedian Dave Chappelle has now also been charged with the attempted murder of a roommate months earlier. Isaiah Lee, 23, has pleaded not guilty in the December stabbing that occurred during a fight at a Los Angeles transitional living facility. The publicity that followed the Chappelle incident helped lead to Lee's identification and arrest in the previous attack. That is tough. Kind of a snowball effect for the guy, but he honestly deserves it. I've heard of Rilo Rodriguez. We can talk about this. Fans react to Honestly by M.M. Barry and Rilo Rodriguez. I'm not sure who M.M. Barry is. They said they went crazy. It's hard. I don't know. Some cool bars on here, I guess. I don't know. I don't want to shine too much light on it because I don't really know much about it. Yesterday would have been the 50th birthday for Notorious B.I.G. People remembering him for his iconic lyrics, his 2 legendary albums in his run, and I mean, wow, what a career Notorious B.I.G. had. Enough to put him amongst the greats already with 2 albums. A$AP Rocky flexing his vocabulary with Big Boy. I mean, rappers just try to sound smart because people have the stereotype that rappers are like stupid because obviously most of them probably dropped out of some sort of education, whether it was high school or college. Some of them didn't even go to school at all. But no, A$AP Rocky, working with these business partners, these rich people at these designer companies, I'm sure they've instilled some vocabulary into the guy. There's a lot of terminology for certain things like jewelry, clothing, you know what I mean? Charges dropped against C-Blue, teenage rapper accused of shooting an NYPD officer. I don't know if there was a reason for him shooting him, but if there was, yeah, obviously. Maybe self-defense, maybe the officer was being a little too brutal toward him. I don't know. A lot of people are saying this is good on the justice system. Charges have been dropped against the teenage rapper accused of shooting an NYPD officer during a scuffle in the Bronx earlier this year. Officials have confirmed the gun and assault case against Cameron Williams, a 16-year-old reputed gangbanger and rapper who goes by the stage name C-Blue, cannot be prosecuted. Just because the city cannot prosecute doesn't mean this individual should have been carrying an illegal weapon, a weapon which contributed to both him and an officer being shot. What is my favorite rapper's worst song? Another kind of discussion question on the rap page. Now, I have 3 favorite rappers. I have Kanye, Tyler, Eminem. Those are my 3 main favorites. That is a weird combo, I know, guys. What is Kanye's worst song? I don't know. Dying to Chant. It's literally just an interlude and it doesn't even sound good. It does represent something really cool, but Tyler, the Creator. Probably the song where it's like, check my French. Well, I don't know, that song kind of... No, My Bitch Suck Dick. Bitch Suck Dick by Tyler. That is his worst song. in my opinion. That song sucks. I mean, Trash Wing was pretty bad. No, Trash Wing sucks as well from Tyler. There are a couple stinkers from him. Eminem, Kim is the worst to listen to, but I get what the message is. Fack, that's a terrible song by Eminem. That's all Kanye. I really don't know. I don't know any like bad songs from Kanye. Like, I'm not even dick riding. I just can't. Like, a lot of people bring up the occasional drunken hot girls, but I think that song's amazing. It presents like a really unique sound. The beat is insane. It slaps so fucking hard. I don't know about Kanye, but Dax graduates from college. Played college basketball. Wow, that's interesting. He definitely has like his athletic. He looks really athletic. He looks buff. He looks nice and toned. He looks fit. So yeah, I'm not surprised that he's an athlete. It's just crazy being a rapper and hooping at the same time. He must have had a lot of campus buzz. I mean, he's not the most popular rapper in the world, but he's definitely done some things in the industry. Big headline: Pete Davidson expected to leave SNL after this week. Wonder who made that call, man. Yeah, Pete's final show will come after Saturday's finale. It's a pivotal move for the 28-year-old comedian. Petey joined the show back in 2014 when he was just 20 years old as one of the youngest cast members in the show's history. I mean, I don't really know Pete Davidson just from SNL. I know him from a lot of his movies, but SNL definitely helped jumpstart his career. You know, he made a lot of industry friends in the music and in the comedy very early, and it set him up for some success. Sorry, Jesus, sex. Come on. But, I don't know. Travis Scott's mixtape Al Faro dropped 9 years ago today. I think this is a classic. I think this is a fantastic record. It's a very overlooked record in his discography. It is one of my favorite works of Travis Scott. Unironically. Like, seriously, it's crazy. Like, this album doesn't get enough coverage. It doesn't get enough discussion. I mean, I think it's fantastic. I have it somewhere back there on my wall. It's so good. I love it. It's one of my favorite mixtapes, one of my favorite debut mixtapes, that is, of all time. I love, 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 love that album. You guys don't even know. Al Faro has so many great tracks. Naked is really good. That song is like very inspirational. Hell of a Night is just a crazy song. Just look at the album. Look up Al Faro, Travis Scott on SoundCloud. You're gonna find it. It's so good. And the next big headline: Lil Baby confirms his next album is dropping in July. I'm somewhat hyped for this, but at the same time, it's not really Lil Baby. I might do an edited album reaction. I might not. It all just kind of depends. He has to drop before Lollapalooza, guys. Okay, let's go. Okay, let me just give you guys the latest he can drop the album. You know, this is why he's dropping in July, so he can build hype for the album going into his set at Lollapalooza. Here, I'll let you Lil Baby fans know. So he performs Thursday, July 28th. So probably the latest he's going to drop this record is the 22nd of July. July 22nd, it's either going to be the 1st of July, the 7th of wait, yeah, is that how that goes? Wait, 29, okay, 22, 15, 18. So it's either going to be July 1st, July 8th, July 15th, or July 22nd. So there's like 4 Fridays that we're shooting for Lil Baby to drop his album, because he is performing at Lollapalooza on that Thursday. So he can't drop the 29th. He can't drop that last Friday. He has to drop the previous times, unless he wants to drop midweek, which is very unorthodox for a guy that is as mainstream as him. Jif Peanut Butter recalled over linked salmonella cases. This is one of the bigger headlines of the day. This is very, very interesting. Jif's creamy, crunchy, natural, and reduced fat peanut butters, among other varieties of the product, have been linked to a salmonella outbreak across 12 states that has left 14 sick, including 2 who are hospitalized. 14 people caught. That's a lot of people, though. Like, for one product to cause. The GM Smucker Company on Friday announced a voluntary recall of more than 50 Jif peanut butter products due to potential salmonella contamination. Jars with lot codes, that's too specific. It should be thrown. 127-4425 through 214-0425. have been recalled and should be thrown away. So if you work for Jif and you see those codes, throw them away, I guess. The states reporting salmonella cases are Arkansas, Georgia, Illinois, that's me, Massachusetts, Missouri, Ohio, North Carolina, New York, South Carolina, Texas, Virginia, and Washington. Yeah, man, that's serious stuff. Peanut butter causing salmonella, that is not something you want. What is the next most anticipated rap album released? Let's talk about this for a little bit. People are saying Lil Baby. No. The most hyped release that's actually been announced right now is Joey Badass for me. I think Joey Badass is the next most anticipated because it's actually been announced. Otherwise, we got Travis Scott, we got Sofago, we got Uzi coming. I mean, man, we got A$AP Rocky, possibly Frank Ocean. We have so much. Freddie Gibbs. We still have so many artists for the year that need to be dropping albums because they've announced it. And yeah, this is going to be a great year for music, guys. Stay tuned because I'm going to be reacting to all the biggest music drops of the year. Kendrick Lamar's new album sells 295K first week. This is the first official first week ranking or number, sorry. Very, very close to Bad Bunny. Him and Bad Bunny had a very tough competition. Did it live up to the hype? I mean, sure, yeah. I mean, conceptually, yes, he definitely talked about some stuff that he's never talked about before. That the sound is just kind of weird. You almost want to read this album. Yeah. It's the biggest first week sales for an album by any artist on the Billboard 200. So, like, I think that's a W on Kendrick's part. Compared to other people, people cannot say, oh my god, he didn't sell 500K, he sucks. Well, guess what? We are living more and more in the streaming platform era. It's become more and more and more relevant. I mean, so many streaming platforms. We got, like, people downloading the album on different websites that don't want to pay for subscriptions. We got YouTube, we got Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud, Tidal. You name it, all Pandora. Everyone's listening to this album on streaming. Not a lot of people are buying his box sets, his CDs, his vinyls. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of an unfair thing to say that 200, damn near 300K album units in first week in this age is bad. I don't know. Jake Paul believes he can beat Floyd Mayweather and Anderson Silva on the same night. No, he's just saying shit out of his ass. He's just trying to get attention, guys. Let's be real. I'm not mad at it because honestly, he's a businessman. Like, he's just trying to get the fights in. He's trying to book some stuff, but obviously this is very far-fetched and it's not happening. I don't know who he should box next, to be honest. He needs to take, if he wants to be reasonable, if he wants to be realistic, take the amateur route, work your way up to the main events. That's going to take some years, man, though. Let me tell you, that's going to take some years. That's just the most realistic option. 070 Shake had the crowd going crazy for Ghost Town. Such a great vocalist. She has appeared on so many great albums and cuts. Sold Out NY Show, Ghost Town, Kanye West. Yay. That's a yay cut. Such a good record, and her performing it live by herself is so powerful. Kanye West and Offset at the Balenciaga show at the New York Stock Exchange. I mean, Kanye out here setting the trends, wearing the new Balenciaga stuff. I mean, they're killing it. Balenciaga is killing it. Like, I've seen a couple of the lines that they've been announcing, like, on Twitter and stuff, because I'm, like, on fashion Twitter sometimes. I don't know why, but I noticed some of these really cool pieces they're dropping off. I think it's very, very interesting, but Guess the Rapper, I mean, come on. That's Trippie Redd. That's how we're going to conclude it. I don't have anything else to say. I have to cover 2 NBA games, and I'm probably going to watch some Twitch or something for the rest of the night. I'm chilling. I don't have any work tomorrow. I'm just kind of vibing out here, giving you guys a 20-minute news segment here on the channel. Yeah, and I've been into, by the way, designing shirts. I mean, I think this is insane. Hold on one second. Let me show you guys this before I log out here. Look at this. You can't really fucking see it. It's pretty cool, though. I can post it somewhere if you guys would like. But I've been making like wallpapers. I just made a Yeet shirt and ordered it off of Custom Ink. I think it's a really fun thing to do. I'm gonna start doing it over the summer. So yeah, have a great night, everyone.